The kind of girl that you could be down for. 'Cause when I look at you, I feel something tells me that you're the kind of guy that I should make a move on with. And if I don't let you know, then I won't be for real. I could be wrong, but the kind of girl that you could be down for. 'Cause when I
Hey, welcome back to Miss Joan Uncut with me, your host, Miss Joan, back with another video, and you know it. I want to first thank all my subscribers. I thank you guys for sticking in there while I go ahead and deal with some mental health with me and my loved ones. I really do greatly appreciate you. You know how we do over here, right? We spectate. We do not participate in any drama of any kind unless we got to get a bitch together. Yeah, you know how we do. Let's get into it, baby. Mama been gone for a couple days. I had to deal with myself. I had to check myself and get myself the much needed rest that I needed. Okay. But baby, you know I came back because you know I gotta talk about some shit. So you know how we do. We're gonna get into this. So as I'm minding my business, as I always am, right, on these YouTube streets, baby, I see Storm Monroe is live. And the title is pretty much Jaguar Wright, pretty much just confronts Tasha K. Now, for those who don't know, recently, Tasha K and Jag, I guess, are going at it kind of online. Tasha K addressed Jaguar Wright for some things that she said on the blue couch over there on Real Life Productions. We're going to talk about it and we're going to get right into it, okay? All right. It was a mess. I'm sure you know, child, it was a motherfucking mess. I said flunking. So when I go into this interview, it was already just like either 6 or 11 minutes in. And so they were talking about, I believe, Megan Thee Stallion. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk on some topics that they did address before they addressed Tasha K that I thought would be something I just want to speak on, but I will not spend too long on them. I will get right into the Tasha K. Okay. So what I want to go ahead and first start off with is they were talking about Meg Thee Stallion, right? So as I go in, they're having a discussion how Meg Thee Stallion is calling herself, a stallion, which is a male horse. The reason why I wanted to talk about this, I just wanted to touch down on this a little bit, is because as they're talking, of course, as Jag typically do, right? She starts talking about how allegedly there was some rumors that were going around. Okay, there were some rumors going around 2-3 years ago that Meg was born a man, and how there was some videos that was out showing her dancing, and allegedly, something came out her drawers that's supposed to look like a piece of extra meat. Jag words, not mine. Now, the reason why I want to touch on this a bit is because that is like the first thing that we do. We want to call a woman a man, right? And I was just like, even if it was true, which I personally don't think it was, but even if it was, who are you to judge when you're sitting up here with a military haircut, a fucked up one by that, but you're up here with a whole military haircut, it ain't even clean, and you walking around here acting like a straight up man, but you gonna call another woman a man, child, right? And I'm like, that's the problem. See, Jag is being called a man, and she thinks it's okay to call other women men. And so as they're talking about it, right, Storm up here pretty much talking under her skirt as well. And I'm just like, really? As a man, like child, don't even get me started, child, on Storm Monroe. Okay. Child, I remember when Storm first moved down there where Tasha was and was doing child and doing feelings. But when I say I've been around the YouTube streets and been in these clouds, baby, I've been around for a very long time. And I'm like, you know what? You can always tell a man who truly don't like a woman. If you really listen to how a man talk about a woman, whether it's in celebrity news or not, you could kind of tell the ones who really do not like women, child. And I'm going to leave that there and move it right along. So then they go ahead and move on to the conversation where they went ahead and they start discussing Solange and her son with like Beyonce, and that allegedly there's like some sex tapes floating around with Beyonce's son. Now, see, the whole purpose of me bringing this up is Jag and Tasha right now are going at it about each other kids. Jag said some things about Tasha kids on the blue couch. Tasha responded on her Instagram. We're going to talk about that. And now here Jag bringing up somebody else's kid. This is the problem. This is why everybody keep bringing up Jag kids. She don't know how to shut her mouth. She just don't. And let me just give everybody a disclaimer. If you're not my regular and you're coming over here because you see Storm name, please do not drop down in my chat talking about how I'm hating on Jag or Storm Monroe. Baby, no, this is not that type of channel. I give two shits about neither one of them, especially Storm. He over there, I'm over here. And trust me, I could never be jealous of someone like Jag. Impossible. It's impossible. So then they go on and talk about how Beyonce stole songs from Solange, how Solange is the better singer. Now, I'm going to be honest with you on this one. I only acknowledge one nose, maybe two. That is Solange and Blue Ivy. Okay, I love me some Blue Ivy and I love me some Solange. I've always have ever since Johnson's Family Vacation. Okay, in that movie. Now, no shade to the Beehive. I'm just telling you the nose that I like. Okay, Beyonce is probably one of the most hardest working women in the industry next to Tina Turner, okay, and Janet Jackson. I'm just saying. That's just my perspective and opinion. But they started talking and then it goes on pretty much how Beyonce stole songs from Solange. And I believe it because as you see, if you pay, I don't discuss the celebrity gossip, but as you can see, it came out that Beyonce has been stealing songs from a lot of writers over the last years. So I believe it. As far as the Megan and Tory debacle, they did touch on that. I feel like the Megan and Tory debacle was a ritual, right? And let me explain why. Because I remember when Chris Brown and Rihanna was dating, and after that whole Grammy situation, Rihanna, and Chris Brown, Rihanna went to blow up in Chris Brown's career, even though he's literally like one of the best entertainers out here. Don't at me and don't debate me, debate your mama. But Chris Brown is literally like, what any song this man drop is a hit. Any song that man drop is a hit. That is not easy for a lot of artists to do, because some artists can go albums and it barely sells. Everything that man does goes top, right? But look, his career is stagnant. They will never allow him to be the person he is meant to be. That's why I think that boy be out here allegedly poked up, because that's got to be hard on you to deal with. Now, to go back to Megan and Tory, it's no coincidence that the moment Meg Thee Stallion signed with Rockefeller or Rocco, whatever, right? Now, it's like a humiliation ritual, right? That was humiliating for Rihanna and Chris Brown. This was humiliating for Megan and Tory. What happened to Megan? Megan soared within like a year. She got a Grammy nomination, hasn't even put in as much work as other female artists that have been in the game for years, but she already got a Grammy. And guess who gave her the Grammy? Beyonce. Right? And then look at Tory Lanez, he locked up. I think the only reason why Chris Brown didn't go to jail, Chris Brown makes the money. Tory wasn't really making the money like that. Even though I like Tory Lanez music, he just wasn't as profitable as Chris Brown. But we're going to get off that because I can go on and on and on, okay? Let me know down in the comment section if you would like me to maybe sometimes talk about some of this stuff just to give my opinion. I'd be more than happy to. So now this is where the conversation kind of goes into Tasha K. Child. Okay, so y'all know how we do over there. For those who don't know, if you are new, come on in. Come on in. Lean that on in. Because baby, Jag was talking mad shit. Okay? Mad shit. We gonna talk about it. So she finally brings up Tasha K, right? And she starts off with Storm like, I heard Tasha is going around on a comedy tour. Like, is the show any good? So Storm goes to say, well, he heard that the last show was like a really good show and that it was literally sold out. So then Jag, being shady as she is, she goes start asking him pretty much like, did her winos show up? And then she had the audacity to be like, did Tasha K mom show up? Jag. The nerve, the gall, the gumption, the litigation. Child, girl. You can't even get in touch and reach your mama. From last I heard, you don't even got her number. From the last I heard, over on coffee, from your youngest son, your family want nothing to do with you. They are over your saga. They have no communication with you. You can't even call your mother on Mother's Day this year and wish her a happy Mother's Day. But I digress. You had a lot of nerve to bring up that woman's mama, like as though you got like this really pristine relationship with yours, girl. See, over here, we keep Jag honest. And if you came over here and you're a Jag supporter, go drink the bitch's Kool-Aid and leave me the fuck alone. Okay? Because we are not pro-Jag. We are anti-Jag. Okay? Okay. All right. So then, she goes ahead and start bringing up like Cardi B and Nicki Minaj, because she's saying the reason why Tasha's out here making, on this tour and everything is to pay back Cardi. She brings up Nicki Minaj and about how it's Nicki Minaj, even like, did she still talk to Nicki Minaj? So Storm goes to say, well, the last he heard was that, Nicki Minaj every so often, told him that every so often, Nicki Minaj blocks Tasha because Tasha claims that she's the only one who keeps it real with Nicki. And I guess when Tasha keeps it real, Nicki Minaj blocks her. And I'm like, y'all sound so bothered that Tasha even has connects with people to that level. I mean, do Storm Monroe have connections to any celebrities where he can get blocked by them or be able to talk to them personally? I don't know. I don't watch him. No tea, no shade. I'm just gonna keep it actual factual. Like, I don't watch him, so I don't know. Okay. So then Jag goes to talk about how, because they're talking about, Tasha being from Florida. So Jag goes to mention that how Tasha's from Panama City, Florida, how she went down there. And if y'all really been following Jag, y'all remember when she went down after Tasha did the Surviving Jaguar Wright series, child, that had Jag frazzled. Jag did go down to Florida, and she claims that she went to the city and that how no one knew Tasha K, and how, she did find 2 people who knew of Tasha, but they told her that no one liked her. Now, let me say this. That could be possible. Maybe nobody did like Tasha back then. That was then. Barely anyone likes you now, Jag. But, that's between Tasha and Jag. So I'm going to just keep it moving. So then I guess when Storm started to notice like where Jag was going, he went ahead and tried to divert the conversation to the interview. So he wanted to talk about the things that Jag said on the blue couch. He wanted Jag to go ahead and address the things that she said about Tasha K on that couch. But then Jag goes to mention, how she was supposed to do an interview with Tasha K last year, right? And the whole point of the interview was where Jag was supposed to apologize to Tasha K about calling CPS on her, and Tasha K was supposed to apologize to Jag, I guess, for allegedly lying on her. I'm saying allegedly because I don't think Tasha lied on her, but that's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. And she was like, the whole purpose when she did talk to Tasha K around that time was, now this is what Jag said. She said she was asking Tasha information on Storm Monroe. You know, the person who's interviewing her. That bitch is a snake. And she's a snake in y'all face. And let me tell you something. Anytime you would deal with a person just for some numbers, you selling your soul. I don't care what you say. Your dignity, your integrity, all that shit go out the window. I'd be damn if I'm interviewing a person and they tell me that they was talking to my ops, my former mentor, and was trying to get tea on me. Baby, let me tell you something. What's meant for you is meant for you. What God has, you know what I'm saying, ordained you to have, you will have it. So the fact that you still kept, child, you know what, let me go ahead. Y'all know how I can get now. Okay. So then Jack goes to mention how it's been a year since she was arrested in a pool. Y'all remember when her ass thought her ass was, you know what I'm saying, Finding Nemo and shit, and Dory just keep swimming her ass in the water. That bitch love to stay in some water, okay? For her to be an earth sign, that bitch definitely act like a water sign. And the cops arrested her. Well, she said it's been a year since then, like to the year that she was in the pool. And she believes how it was funny that the day before the interview that she was supposed to have with Tasha K last year, she ended up getting arrested. Then she starts going on a rant. You know how she do. She starts going on a rant on how, you know, she found out that Tasha K that day was on the phone with DJ Genesis, and how I guess something with the bond company, and she's talking about she's going to sue the bond company. And I'm like, girl, you talk about suing, doing all. If y'all follow Jack, y'all know what I'm saying. She claims she gonna call Popo, put papers on, sue the police department because they thought, bitch, we ain't see you in court suing nobody yet. Because nobody's gonna take your case because you're not, girl. Okay, I don't have to go there. So then she go ahead and mentions how, you know, in this whole rant, you know, it's a few things I picked up. She goes to mention, I did mention this in a previous video, on how she claims allegedly that Genesis confessed on coffee over on Sean Davy Wade's coffee that she was touching girls. Now, I personally never heard this. I can't say whether this is true. We know Jag lies. That's why we call her Jag Liar. I don't know. But she keep running with this narrative. Then she goes on how Legina was drugged into her life by OKP and Sean. Now, I do suggest y'all go over to listen to this interview because she did not use those words. She called them fairies. But I'm going to address them as OKP, Official King Pain, and Sean, because I don't have no personal issue with them. But if y'all want to hear how reckless her mouth was, you're going to have to go watch that interview. Sorry. I'm just going to make sure I keep my integrity. And plus, Sean out here verbally lashing people, whooping people's asses. Okay, I'm not about to get added to that list. Okay, so she just goes on and on. Now I want to talk about that, about the Legina Gold, ma'am. I was literally in OKP's life. This is when OKP used to have panels, and Legina was up there talking about child. How she was the daughter of Aaliyah and R. Kelly. Okay. And Jag took her ass up there, her Reading Rainbow ass up there, and was, oh, yo, how you doing, darling? Oh, well, if you say you're Aaliyah's and R. Kelly's daughter, then that's who you are. And to other words, are you willing to take a DNA? And took Legina under her wing. I watched it with my own two eyes. You know, the eyes that are straight and not one goes to the side. No shade. Y'all know I'm a little messy, right? I'm an asshole. I am. But anyway, I digress. So I'm like, girl, nobody drugged. Now, I don't know what happened behind the scene, but I'm pretty sure Jag saw Legina was getting the you know, she's a narcissist. So, you know, she saw Legina getting all the clout and she jumped on and took Legina under her wing. She mad because Legina didn't want to fuck with her no more. So then she mentions Sean. And okay, so they started talking about Tasha K's wine is the new tea. She starts going on and on about how the other shows, the CCs, that's the Wine is a New Tea. They was calling it the fake Fox Soul. And she goes to mention that how, like, Sean is never going to sit next to Claudia Jordan. They're never going to sit somebody with braces. Not my words. These are Jaguar Wright words. It's over there. Listen to it for yourself. I'm just telling you what she said in this interview. Okay, let's make sure we have that clear understanding. But Jack was talking real greasy at the mouth. And she's just like how he's never going to be able to sit on there. And that's why Armand now is on there and he's able to walk around. And I'm like, child, Sean already straightened you over there. Look, Jack want all the heat, child. She want all the heat. But then the conversation goes on to where pretty much Storm chimes in. And he's like, yo, he's just like, the show is trash. He's like, Tasha K's show with the widest nudity. He says this is Storm. He says all the CCs except Bondi Blue. Shout out to Blondie Blue. I love me some Bondi Blue. I've been watching her for years. Okay, when I want to watch my reviews on Love and Marriage Huntsville, I watch Bondi. Okay, but Sean said all the CCs over there, all of them are trash. He said it, not me. I'm not saying I agree. I'm just saying Storm Monroe said they're all trash. Except Bondi Blue. So they was over there just a child. It's funny. I get Storm. I was there when Storm and Tasha fell out. But it's like, baby, this is people like Sean and them. This is why people like Sean Davy Wade, Tasha K, P, they don't take mentors under their wings no more because then they come out and bash them. So Storm just a child. So then Storm breaks down the show. Okay. And he says, well, here's some original tea about the Wine is the New Tea. He says that when he was cool with Tasha, there was supposed to be a reality show where all the other CCs, and now these are the content creators that are on the Wine is the New Tea, that she wanted to put them all in a house for 2 weeks, like the show Baddies. I quote, he says this, and that this is the reason why she wanted $250K from Larry Reid, because she had this idea that she wanted to put these CCs into this house for 2 weeks, right? So he said that originally was supposed to be the show. So then Storm goes to play a snippet where Jack is talking about Tasha K, right? And how Tasha K, child, it's not my words, but how Tasha K's son is in Africa, and how he's playing with monkeys and wrestling with rhinos. And that's when I said, okay, that's why Tasha K said what she said on IG. It's starting to make sense now, child. And so Storm goes ahead and he pulls up Tasha K response, right? So this is from my IG account, because I do follow Tasha. I've been following her for some years. And I'll go ahead and read real quick. It says, Meth had Jaguar wrong on my internet talking about my baby rolling in the dirt with rhinos over in Africa. Funny, but however, if I were to respond and say that her oldest baby is just rolling in 6 feet of dirt, and before he turned to dirt, she disowned him, which she did. She chose dope over that baby. Y'all would drag me and call me insensitive and all sorts of things. So let's tread lightly, because I don't ever play fair. Okay, glasses emoji. Anyway, thank you, Bay Area, for the sold out show last night. We were lit as F. See y'all in Virginia Beach on the 12th, which is my birthday, May 12th. And the tickets are on sale, etc. I said, oh, so that's why Tasha said what she said. Because she was over there running her mouth. Baby, when I say Jaguar Wright was running greasy on the blue couch, child. So I said, okay, it's starting to make sense now, right? And so Jag starts going on and on about how this is her response to that post. Jag goes to say how Tasha talks about her kids, right? And how Tasha is running around here that's why she's getting sued by Kevin Hart, and she's around here chasing Kevin Hart, and that allegedly Kevin Hart likes peeing. Allegedly, because I'm not saying that. I don't know. I don't care what Kevin do. I don't think it's true, but I don't know. But Once again, damn it, Jag is putting out allegations with no receipts. You know what? We need to start holding Jag responsible and say, bitch, every time you come out here and put an allegation on somebody, we need receipts. We need receipts, because girl, I'm getting tired of you just throwing stuff on people and we don't know no proof of this. And you're not in the industry no more, and I'm pretty sure nobody's dealing with you like that. Why would somebody that runs her mouth 24/7, why would anybody talk to her? See, y'all keep wanting to listen to that bullshit. That's y'all though. That's y'all though. So then Storm pretty much Jag goes about, so she's like, is that supposed to be a warning? So Storm like, yeah, it sounds like it's a warning. So then I'm like, so we're not going to forget how Jaguar Wright was frazzled when Tasha K did that interview with Sam Senior, okay? And her people. Remember the survivor Jaguar Wright, after she did the interview? She did that 2-part. Jag was so frazzled, she didn't know what to do. Let me tell you something. If y'all listen to this interview, she makes it very clear she hates Tasha because of it. She hates, like, Tasha. I feel like Tasha humiliated her. Let me get back to my notes, because you're gonna see what I'm talking about. So then here go Jag and her rant, talking about how she said the Jaguar Wright sector, that's us over here, y'all. She was like, it's going to be doing striking each other, right? And she was like, without her, there will be no content. So of course, you know, Jaguar Wright is obsessed with Danny, right? So then she calls out Danny in this interview, and she goes and now you gotta go listen for yourself, because I did not write it down verbatim, okay? But she says that how, you know, Danny had made some type of statement. She didn't say what the statement was, but she said whatever the statement was, Jag goes to say this: the reason why the sector won't have any content from her no more is because of Danny, and because Danny had made a statement about Jag. She might have said it, I might have missed it. It was a lot of information. But pretty much Jag says she's gonna starve us out, y'all. Girl, go ahead to Scamadelphia, girl, so I can go and talk about your shit, because I'ma always have content, girl. Trust. Yes. So then she talks about, you know, how the CCs over here with us have multiple channels, yet the CCs have low numbers, and how the numbers have stopped growing. And then she starts bragging about how, you know, Storm numbers grow because of her, everybody else, but everybody over here where we're at, over in the Jag sector, I guess you can say, how everybody numbers stop growing. Now that's what Jag said. And she just pretty much said they're like, there's no value in the CC's over here content, that nobody really want to watch what we have to say. And I'm like, I'm gonna talk about that at the end of this, okay? So then we go on. Jag goes to say how Tasha should be happy that she didn't go through to her door because of, I guess, saying she was gonna do something to Tasha, girl, bye. But how she just called CPS instead, and that her kids are better off in Africa playing in monkey shit, child. I said, girl, you keep talking about that woman kid now. All right. And so then she starts going on and on how she can take a drug test, and how she's never done meth before, and she's only done weed, but she's never done meth. And, you know, if you do meth, you lose all your teeth, and I have my teeth. Girl, them bottom teeth are questionable. Jag. They are, boo. But okay, you never did meth, girl. But we let it be told, allegedly you've done some other stuff. That white girl, but I didn't say that. I didn't see that, but you get what I'm saying. So then, baby, this is when it just goes left. She invites, come on in, come closer, okay? Jag goes to say she invited Tasha K to Vegas to meet her at the Mayweather's gym to fight her. And Storm up there like, what? Oh my God. And I'm like, girl, don't you gotta fight with Kimmy first, though? Don't you gotta fight with Kimmy, though, first, girl? Like, what happened to the Kimmy fight? You're inviting Tasha, so you're gonna fight two people? Okay. And so then she just goes on how, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, maybe Nikki got a tape on Tasha due to her going to Diddy parties. Maybe Nikki slutted Tasha out. And I'm like, girl, you want to be a part of that circle so bad, and you never would let in. See, that's the thing nobody's realizing. Jag was never fully let into that circle in that industry. She saw a little bit of stuff. That was it. She was never let in. She was hating from outside the club, y'all. That's why I had so bitter. So the Storm said he didn't expect Jag to call Tasha to the ring. Jag talked about how like she's no joke and how she kicked. She's like, I'm no joke. I kicked the. She was like, y'all should have saw me when the police put me in a car. She was like, I kicked that cop door, bitch. I kicked police door. What she said, bitch? I kicked cop doors. Bitch, that does not mean you can fight. Can somebody tell Jag, girl, that doesn't mean you can fight, boo. Just because you kicked a car door doesn't mean you can fight, bitch. It just means you can kick. If you're going in a boxing ring, you can't kick. You'll be disqualified. Bitch, this is not UFC. Boxing is straight hands. Girl, when will we see a video when you put paws on somebody and knock the bitch out and put her to sleep? Until I see a bitch go night-night, bitch, you can't fight. I digress. So then she goes to say that Tasha can't stop from, she says Tasha can't stop her from hurting Tasha K. She's like, and girl, Jag started doing that hand punching shit. That's how you know Jag can't fight. You can always tell how you can tell if a person can fight about how they hold their hands. She cannot fight. I'm telling y'all, I'm not just making that shit up. Yo, Jag cannot fight, bro. She can't. So then I'm like, girl, look, Tasha K from Florida. Florida women are different. Florida girls are different. And Tasha had made it very clear that she got mugshots from beating bitches up. So I'm gonna go with a mugshot for beating a bitch up than kicking a cop door any day. But that's just me, y'all. That, punks jump up to get beat down. Just saying. So then Jackson was hitting her hands, like I was saying, and she was like, you saw, Tasha got under Jag's skin. She goes to say that she is going to punch Tasha for every diaper joke. I didn't know Tasha started that. I was like, oh, that's okay. So the Jag said, sorry. She was, whoever house or wherever she was at, Jag had to say sorry to them because she started becoming like very aggressive. So she linked to the back like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm promoting a fight. I'm like, girl, ain't nobody about to fight you. Let me tell you something. This is how I feel. I think maybe 2 years ago, Tasha would have called to like took her up on an offer to beat her ass. But I think right now Tasha is really not focused. Tasha ain't about to fight that lady. If she do, I'll be very, very surprised. So Jag goes to say that she literally verbatim, she says, I hate Tasha K. And how she prayed on it and God told her to beat Tasha K ass. So she's going to follow what God told her to do and she's going to beat Tasha K ass. Her words, not mine. I said, girl, hopeful wishing, girl. Hopeful wishing. So Jag goes to say that, Tasha K thinks she tough. All she can do is kick a trans person with some gold shoes. Well, she's going to beat Tasha K ass for the trans community. Okay, Jag. Okay, boo. All right. Whatever you say, boo. So then she goes to say, she should have bought the tape that she was offered of Tasha K's husband having sex with another woman. Now, if you remember, there was some time ago where it was a rumor going around on the YouTube streets that Tasha K's husband was cheating on Tasha, allegedly. And so Jack's saying she had the opportunity to buy this tape and she didn't, and now she's wishing she had. Then she goes to say that isn't it funny how the other woman that I guess her husband's with is raising their kid in Africa. I said, baby, don't fight in words. Like Jag's saying everything she can to provoke Tasha. So then Jag started calling Tasha K to hit the link. I'm like, I don't understand why you two, like, why y'all do that. Y'all think y'all summon a person and the person supposed to come. Let me tell you something. I better never see none of y'all be summoned and y'all go. That's some weak shit. That's some, don't let nobody summon y'all nowhere. Don't let nobody call. Y'all ain't gotta hit nobody motherfucking link. These motherfuckers ain't all that to hit. Okay, I'm going off record, y'all. I'm just saying. Now, 2 years ago, I think Tasha would have hit the link and went toe to toe. Because Tasha used to be with the shit. So then Jag says, for the fight, this is how the fight will go, y'all. So there will be 4 rounds. There will be a weigh-in. And that Tasha and her will have 8 weeks to prepare. And it will be live on YouTube. And the loser will have to declare the other person the queen of YouTube. I'm like, why are y'all so obsessed with like a type? It's like Bloods and Crips and gang members fighting over street territory. Y'all do know the streets are not really y'all's, right? You know it is the countries, the state that you're in the government, and that's why people pay taxes. You don't own the motherfucking YouTube and they don't own the streets. Y'all motherfuckers are weird. Really strange. And I'm like, "Lord, child, I'm still waiting on a fight with Kimmy, child." Okay. So then while during the interview, Jag gets a call from her mod squad, aka, you know, girl, the Kool-Aid crew, girl. The Kool-Aid crew. Okay. She gets a call from them and come back. I'm like, girl, nobody care. I was hoping they ass didn't hit that link. Okay. So then Storm pulls up a video of like an old YouTube video back in the day where people would meet up on YouTube and they would film them fighting in real person. And he was saying like he wants to be the announcer. He wants to be in the middle of it. He wants to be the person that's doing the announcing. And I'm just like, child, Storm, you know that shit ain't gonna happen, right? He knows that shit ain't gonna happen, child. He gotta know that shit ain't gonna happen. So then Jag says that Tasha K is running around trying to look like her. Y'all hear that silence? Girl, who in their right mind trying to look like you, girl? Mr. T already did it. Why? I don't get it. Mr. T already did it, boo. Okay, Franklin. All right. Anyway. So then Jag goes to say that Tasha mentioned her. So Jag is saying that the reason why Tasha mentioned Jaguar Wright is because, or why Tasha's in her feels, right, is because Jag saying her numbers are doing way better than Tasha K, and that Tasha K is feeling some type of way, and that's the whole reason why Tasha. But girl, like everybody's making the numbers, you're not making the numbers. So then I'm like, how the fuck can anyone claim the internet, right? No one owns the fucking domain. Like, I don't understand it. So then she mentions a few other CCs. Jag goes to mention Lovely T, and she says how Lovely T rewrites history, and then how like Tasha K lied on Sweet Ma. Now listen, I saw that interview. Tasha didn't say nothing. That man that Sweet Ma was with said it. I look, honey, I'm telling you, I remember that. That was scandalous shit, but that ain't it. We ain't hear about Sweet Ma, so I ain't gonna talk about it. So then Jag talked about how she happy that Tasha K husband left her. You know, she said Tasha K should be careful talking about kids dying because she's too busy running. You know what I'm saying? How she's busy running around trying to like pay back Cardi B. And the whole point of like, be careful like about saying about kids dying, because she was like, that poor child over in Africa, anything can happen. I'm like, y'all keep playing. I don't understand why y'all can never keep it like to each other and never always gotta bring up the fucking kids, man. Like that shit is strange, bro. Strange. So I know this video is getting long, but here's my overall thoughts. That's the end of the notes. The interview ended. Jag left. A few people hit the panel. We'll get into that. So here's a few things. I see why Jag stay on the run, because I don't think Jag stay on the run because she thinks someone's gonna kill her. I think Jag stays on the run because she know if people will line up to truly, like, if they got a chance, they will beat her ass. See, it's one thing to be a truth teller, as she like to call it, right? It's one thing to say and speak truth about what's happening and what was seen. It's another thing when you're talking shit, degrading, humiliating, insulting, offending. Girl, it's a difference. It's a thin line. See, she's not coming out telling her truth like Gene Dill doing, right? He tells his truth. It's messy. I feel like he's guilty in a lot of it, but he does it in such a manner where he's not attacking people. Jag comes out and attacks. That's why she moves around. Because I truly believe if she didn't, somebody would have bust her and her shit a long time ago. And that's just my personal opinion. So now I'm realizing, if you notice, Jag is feeling herself, child. She out here feeling herself because the girl feeling vindicated over Diddy. So now she's out here running from platform to platform, talking her shit, because in her mind, you know what I'm saying, she the shit. Now, granted, she is trending. She is. There's no denying that. We'll see for how long though. So I'm like, girl, I'm just waiting on was it Scamadelphia? So I could pop my shit. I'm just, girl, you showing us you and this girl, start making some content, girl. Cause clearly you can't make real content on your channel. But girl, I'm ready to see what Scamadelphia gonna do, girl, so I can talk my shit. Let's get it together, Jag. And I think what gets me is that most of everyone, right? Everyone else is getting number on Jag. Everybody else. The ones who's getting 1 million real life, even over here, we get our numbers. We get numbers off talking shit about Jag, about talking and discussing Jag's antics and foolery. But Jag can't get those numbers. She can't even get 5K on a video and up. Y'all ever notice that? How is it you can go to other people's platform and get 1 million views? Mind you, those aren't your views. Your name bring the views, but those aren't your views. Those are the content creator views. But when you, all these people that support Jaguar Wright, all these people, these subscribers that be over there listening to her celebrity gossip, right? That be like, Jag is a truth teller. Why they don't ever subscribe to her and watch her YouTube channel or support her? Why do people like real life Storm Monroe who do these interviews, why aren't they sharing her channel out to their subscribers? Message. Let me say it again. How come Real Life Productions, Storm Monroe, Terrence Gangsta Williams, all these people that she's getting these millions of views, why they not sharing out her channel? How come everybody else get numbers for her? How come she can't hit 5K? Now, I don't expect to hit 5K on mine, right? I'm a, as they say, I'm a smaller YouTube channel. But Jag is the person that's out. And why she talk about she shadow ban? No, girl, nobody fucks with you. Y'all don't get, girl, that's a silly ass woman right there. So I just want to go to say, it seems everything she says goes viral. I will agree. Jag goes viral on other people's platform. When I say Jag is hustling backwards, that bitch is hustling backwards. Storm, real life, everybody should be flocking to your YouTube channel to hear what you have to say. None of us should be going to anybody else's platform to hear what you say. That first channel she lost when she had them numbers, that's where she fucked up at. But she had like, I want to say like she had maybe 30,000, maybe 20, 30, I think. Lost that channel and she ain't been able to hit 10K since. Yet she insults all of us. But everybody make money off her. Everybody get views off her. She has a sector and she can't even pull the numbers in her own sector. Message. The fuck? She went over there and ran all that shit about Tasha K. Guess who got a bigger platform than Jaguar Wright? Tasha K. The only way Jaguar Wright can respond to Tasha K and for Tasha K to hear about it, she has to go on somebody else's platform. I'm not understanding how people not getting this. Girl, like you're taking major L's. How you take wins and L's at the same damn time? How? Anyway, that's all I got, y'all. I don't want this to get any longer. It's long enough. It's long enough. Please let me know what you thought. Did y'all see it? Please go view it. And I'm only telling y'all to go watch it because y'all got to hear her talk her shit. See, I wasn't about to go into all that because it's already long enough. But baby, she was talking big shit. Let me know what you think. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment below. Let me know below. Do y'all think Tasha K and Jaguar Wright gonna have this boxing match? I feel like the answer gonna be no. But hey, I'm curious of what y'all think. Also, if y'all might be a little curious on what I may think about some of the celebrity stuff going on, now it won't be everything, But if you're just curious what my insights are, because I am somewhat of a conspiracy theorist, not extreme, a little bit, just a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Not extreme. I do believe in conspiracy theories a little bit. Let me know below in my comment section. Thank y'all so much for being patient with me. I really greatly appreciate you. Shout out to my members, my spectators. Y'all know y'all my booze. You know how we do over here. I hope everyone have a blessed rest of their week, and thank you so much for watching. Smooches.
Just making me feel what we